Okay, so we're doing 200 grams of butter. Melted, well, roughly. About 1/4 of a top of LURPARK. In fact, we like them creamy, so a little bit more than that. Mush it down. I just mush it down with a knife or a fork. I'll put it right to the second. I just do it, oh sorry. So we've got the butter in. By the way, I will wash my hands about 300 times, so I'm going to tuck this in here so I can always wash my hands and dry them. A little tip because I've not got an apron. So I've already washed this, and we want a cup of sugar. One cup of sugar. I'm going to mix that together, guys. So it follows. Using that. And what I'm doing is I'm doing this with the, see this, it goes, get it all creamy. So I'm pushing it down to the bottom and just creaming it in. Until all the sugar and the butter comes together. Let's do it a little bit more. Right. Okay. And you always just leave your tools at the side because you never know when you're going to need them again. Right, and now we need, and I'm going to measure out my flour first. Two flours. One. Two. And it doesn't need to be exact, guys. I actually find exact is the better it works. Should have maybe done, I've not got enough eggs, or I'd have just done it. And the reason I was doing that was so I can use this to separate my eggs, because you only use the yolk. And see, once you're making your batter come together, well, for your cookies, see if you find that it's not sticking together, chuck the egg yolk in there. Right, so that's one yolk. I mean, not the yolk. If you find it's not come together when you go to make your cookie dough, just stick the, not the yolk, the runny bit in there. Because I did that last week when I was making cookies. And within kneading it together a couple of minutes, it all came together. Right, so that's, you get 2 yolks in there, guys. Wash these later to put in my collection. Right, now what you're doing with this is, you're going to mix in your eggs first and a little bit pinch of salt. That's enough of a pinch for me. This is where I get my wooden spoon and I mix these in like this. Remember, while you're doing that, you're heating up your oven. For cookies, you don't need it up too high. 150 I've got it on. No, wait a minute. 160. But 160 I've got it on it. I'll turn that up to 175. There we go, 175 with it. So once your yolks are in your butter and your sugar, you're just mixing it all back up together. And then slowly you're adding in some flour. About a quarter of a cup at a time. Yeah, about a quarter of a cup at a time. And each time just make sure it's kind of like this, all mixed in. Add a little bit more. Oops. And it also saves you doing that as well, get it everywhere. And I will start getting my hands on it once I've got all the flour in. Sparkle, it was me! It wasn't the door. Oh, it was the dog was barking because she heard me bang the bunker. Move! Exactly, guys, so I'll put a wee drop more in. I need to start getting my hands on it now. And I have washed my hands thoroughly, so don't worry about that. And you're just kneading it in. The rest of your flour. Kind of doing this bit, holding it and scrunching it all together. That's you kneading it. Take hands each with each hand. Oops, I'm putting it everywhere here. Sparkle's eating the dough that's falling out. Right, let's mix it all together. Right, the way I did it the other day was just because I felt it was better, was grabbing, so I take this way, I'll throw it in my tray, but then I wash my hands and do my tray. Put a little bit of your butter on your hands, and then do this with your baking tray. Then I'm going to be roasting standing in an oven. You just really take a little scoop of the butter. You can do it with flour as well, but I like to do it with the butter or the margarine. And then it usually gives your cookie a really, really good creamy bottom. Right, okay, so there we're done with tray. Give my hands a little wash again. And this is where I will keep the dough. This is move Sparkle. Let's see if we can get it all to come together a little bit better. Then I gather it up into the back of the fridge. Yeah, okay guys, I've got my tray here. Where's my flour? get all the dough out. Get all the dough out. Nice, we've got our dough out, nice. And now we're kneading it together. Really kneading it together. I think I put too much flour on it, but it doesn't matter. All we're doing is kneading it in a bit. Right, okay. And I'm not the best at rolling things, so what I tend to do is I'll grab a little bit of it, I'll do that into a little roll, squash it down like this, in the middle again, and do that. I've always done it that way. Just roll it into a little ball, squash it down again. Sometimes if it falls apart then, okay, so now there's your cookies. Put them in the oven for 25 minutes. Centre of the oven. Let's see how they go. Wait a minute, right, look, this is what they turned out right like. So we need to cut them up now. I would have maybe put a little bit of drizzle icing sugar on them or something, but I don't think Liam will like that.
Are you putting it on YouTube?
Right, you want to cut it? Do you want to put bit do you want to taste first, Liam?
What?
Do you want to taste a crispy bit?
I don't know why they've turned out like this. See, next time I make one, I'm just going to stick to that big recipe, which is half a tub of butter, 3 egg yolks, 1.5 sugar, cup of sugar, and then bake that way because trying to have the mixture doesn't seem to work as good. I wouldn't say that was as good as last week's sandwich yet. Try to taste a crispy bit first, and then taste maybe a not so crispy bit. Oh, see that looks good. See because with the boat, I think it's just like a bit. Well, you want some shortbread sprout cookie? Not as good as the last time, don't you know?
Yeah.
Definitely not as good as the last ones. Next time, stick to the recipe I did the first time.